right. Where are we and what do we have planned for today? Let's go have a look. Bighorn sheep and ewe. Rocky Mountain sheep in this sanctuary may be less wary of humans. They have learned that encounters with humans are not necessarily life-threatening situations. The sheep have become somewhat accustomed to man's presence. Can we find a sheep? Sheep River, Wildlands. Beautiful spot. And there's a little bit more to this story, hopefully, than just this is a beautiful place. That might actually be all this is. But all these mountains behind me, I'm going to drive out a little bit further before I start hiking. And I'm not sure exactly how far it is, but there's a highway on the far side of these mountains, and I've hiked in from that side and actually found hot water bubbling out the side of a mountain. So I don't know what that means in terms of gold and quartz veins and such, but today I did bring my gold pan just out of curiosity, and I'm also going to be just poking around, seeing if I can find any quartz type rocks in the river. That'll be step one before we start thinking what's further into those mountains. Junction Creek is where I was looking to go today, as there's a waterfall there. First, Sheep River Falls. A lot of bedrock around here. There's the Sheep River Canyon at very low water. Second falls, and then the primary pool right here. Definitely kayakable. If you park up here, this is like when you drive past Bragg Creek, you get to Little Elbow Trailhead. So I have definitely come all the way around here and up into Banded Peak. As you're driving out of Calgary, it's this really prominent looking mountain with a band across it. So it's usually covered in snow, and then the band is like a nice cliff band. But then you come in through Tombstone and you can actually come all the way out to Highway 40 over here. So you can go from basically from Bragg Creek, hike across to Highway 40, which would be kind of a cool car-to-car experience. So right now, I'm down here. Hot springs are there. Sheep Creek, Junction Creek. I'm just going to get a lay of the land here, have a look around, and I'm keeping an eye out for anything that might have any sign of quartz. Because where there's quartz, then there's a chance that you're going to get some of that, quartz float off of a vein and actually find a vein randomly in these mountains. So next trip I'll be heading south from here and sort of do the same thing, just get a lay of the land as I get towards Racehorse Creek eventually. This is Sheep River just above Junction Falls, or Junction Creek I mean. On your right you have the Sheep River, and on your left Junction Creek. And this is the junction of Junction Creek and Sheep River, obviously. Apparently up there's a waterfall. It's worth looking at. And I just have to cross this creek to get there. Looks like it's this time of day. Rumor has it, water's a little cold this time of year. The rumor is confirmed. Beautiful though, seeing all these rocks under the water. What's less beautiful is that sensation of brain freeze just coursing through my body right now. Oh, that's not fun. That's why I wear the sandals, because bare feet, you get a little sensitive walking on the rocks because I'm not used to it, and then when it's that cold, oh boy. But yeah, made the crossing. I'm gonna keep the sandals on for a little while here and let my feet dry off as I hike. I really do wonder, north and south along this mountain range, there's got to be little bits of quartz veins coming out here and there. Some of those veins have gold in them. I'm not sure, if there's a percentage that do or don't. That, yeah, find 10 of them and one has a little bit of gold, or find 100 and one has a bit of gold, but food for thought. But yeah, I've hiked around Bragg Creek a bunch, hiked around here. I'd like to head up to just past Wipers Village area and sort of check out the foothills around there. And then obviously working towards this whole Lost Lemon thing, down around Racehorse Creek, see what the land has to offer around there, because this would be kind of neat if you started sniffing out some promise. Give you an excuse to keep going back and do some overnighters. Junction Creek is just down there, and then this area is some pretty scoured out bedrock. I imagine the 2013 floods just tore through here based on all of the debris placed around all of those trees right there. Now, if we're looking up at this mountainside, I'm not seeing any quartz veins, of course, but I'm going to zoom in on this spot. Right there. Definitely a cave. Not sure if that's man-made, if that's a little bit of a pathway leading up to it, or what the story is, but that would be cool to see closer up. So with the goal of seeing what that whole cave situation is all about, down here, I'm gonna go have a quick look at it with this cool little piece of tech. Unfortunately, I have to get home, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to make it all the way out to Junction Falls this trip, but let's get the drone fired up and see what she looks like around here. That's pretty crazy. That cave just goes right in there. My drone said there was an obstacle ahead about 7 meters ahead of it. So I was getting pretty close there, but you could easily crawl into that thing. That's a pretty big cave. Excuse the gusting wind here. Like I said, I gotta get home, so I'm gonna jog this path back, and this might be end of video, but hey, you know what? It's a little adventure. It's the start of maybe something I'll be doing here in the shoulder season. And it'd be cool to just come out here more often and keep an eye open for some quartz. I just haven't found any indication anywhere. A lot of the other hikes I've been doing sort of around Revelstoke, there's quartz everywhere. So I could use the same strategy there, like try to track that quartz to where it's coming out of the host rock. But it is what it is. This will just be, hey, a little hike out to Sheep Wildlands area. Gorgeous if you haven't been out here. It's easily accessible from Calgary, and a lot of places to hike, and it's easy hiking. So hey, come on out here and enjoy nature. Until next time, thank you for watching. Have a great day, everyone.